What's going on, guys? Jaguar here. Welcome to the video. Today's workout will be the third and final in the series of my current workout plan, which is my push-pull legs bodybuilding style workouts. So today is my push workout, which is basically chest, shoulders, and triceps. So let's get into the video. To start the workout today, I did 10 minutes on the treadmill just to get the blood flowing as a little bit of a warm-up. And then I did a set of bench presses with just the bar, again, just as a very light warm-up set. I did do a few shoulder circles before that just to warm up the shoulders a little bit more. Then I'm going to move on to my working weight here, and I'm going to do 3 sets of that. I'm doing 185 here. I took a break from bench pressing a while back, and it's taking me a long time to get my weight back up there. I think I only did 7 reps here on this set. Usually I'll do between 8 and 12 reps. That's my typical rep range on bodybuilding workouts. But like I said, I stopped short here. I just hit 7. Feels good though, and my shoulders are feeling good, so I should be able to get the weight back up there on my bench press. I usually try to start my workouts with the compound joint movements, unless there's a reason why I'm focusing specifically on one or more body parts. Sometimes I'll prioritize them and do them first, but typically on just a normal workout, I'll do my compound joint moves and my large muscle groups first. Now I'm doing an incline dumbbell press. These feel good. They work a little bit more of the upper pec range. They let you get a good stretch there at the bottom, which there has been a lot of research recently on like the stretch position of strength training exercises and how important that stretch position is to muscle growth. So next we're going to move on to some lateral raises. I tend to do these with a little bit of a tilt forward at the waist. That was how I was originally trained to do these years ago. I feel like it puts a little more of an emphasis on your medial delt head, and I like the exercise. It's a good one. I will do these sometimes on the machine with the machine lateral raise, and then sometimes with cables too. I really like the cable lateral raise. And then we're going to move on to triceps. Here we're doing a tricep press down with the rope. The rope lets you get a little bit greater range of motion. Sometimes you might have to back the weight off just a little bit if you're used to using a V handle or a straight handle when you go to the rope, but it should be pretty close weight-wise. This one is pretty much one of my staples of tricep training, and that'll be either using the rope or the V handle. I kind of will switch it back and forth. And then this is also one of my other favorite tricep exercises. On one workout, I'll do this one, and then on the other workout, I'll still do press downs, but then I'll do like the overhead tricep extensions because it gets that's the best stretch position exercise for triceps. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Normally I would do 2 shoulder exercises also. I just did lateral raises today. Normally I would do overhead presses also, or face pulls, rear delt flies, something along those lines. Also, I usually will do some form of chest fly in my workout. The chest fly machine was out of service at the gym, and there were people on the cables, so I wasn't able to do it. I've never been a big fan of dumbbell chest flies. They just don't feel great for my shoulders, so I don't usually do those. But anyway, so I skipped the flies today. But that's my normal push workout. So leave a like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. My next video will either be, I'm gonna do an exposition video where I'm just telling a little bit more about you know, this real life superhero community, as well as a broader view of my workouts, and just talk about fitness and working out a little bit more, maybe a little bit of nutrition in there too. And then I also have a fun one coming up. I'm doing a workout with a fitness professional, so you'll see that one. It'll be a nice little surprise. So stay tuned, and until next time, stay super.